You gotta fight to get her back, bro. True. I should have never let Walmart do that to me. I'm never going back. I'm only gonna do what's even around besides Walmart. Okay, based. I believe this is. So I got the Monero. We're gonna be talking about some Nostr stuff today, and then making sure we also look at super based awesome balls, as you would say. So I've always said that email is a perfect example of what do you call it? That Walmart always gets what they want. Real bummer. Yeah, unfortunate. So I've always said that email is a perfect example of actual decentralization. Let's just make a new identity. I'm just filling up Nostr with fake people. Uh, um, Email is very decentralized in its nature because it's a protocol. It's very integrated into society. So there's even you could even say that email is better than some platforms because you relatively can email anyone across the world. It doesn't matter what they have. I mean, obviously there are some limitations with spam filtering and domain whitelisting, etc. But it's pretty resilient in the terms of a protocol. My wife left me too for Costco cashier. That's true. Costco is another one. But that's okay. Costco pays their employees well, so it's actually a W. Good for both of you, actually. Now that your wife's boyfriend is a Costco employee, you will both eat well. So I added a Monero, kind of like a dashboard. It has a Monero dashboard, market cap. It's slightly off. I tried seeing if I could scrape Monerica's Monero price now, but I can't, which is completely fine. Maybe I'll find a way to pull more information from other pinpoints, but it is slightly off from what I understand. From there, what they said, they figured out how to make it to actually show Monero's true market cap. It is probably kind of hard because it's a privacy coin. And then the volume, the 24-hour volume, XMR to BTC, circulation, all-time high, obviously. We miss those days, right? And then chart unavailable, I'll probably have to go through that and see how to fix that. I have a communities tab now. So if you want to do communities, you can join them. It's kind of like something like similar to, I would say, let me see this. Something similar to like Reddit-ish. Like you can find communities, which is always good. MySpace had it. I'm trying to like mimic MySpace, the better part of the internet, because this doesn't really have an algorithm. I will be doing maybe something similar to like IRC group rooms, and you guys have emojis now. You can do custom emojis and bring them with you, and then strip obviously XF data. You can search for people. The relays are there, and then Monero. I'm gonna probably do a built-in Monero node that creates you a wallet. Maybe that it's not entirely my vision, but once you get to your profile, also the music finally works when you come back and leave it. The profile picture works, and that's pretty solid. Definitely want to keep it Monero based because Monero is based, but I think you're allowed to get zaps because that's the point of Nostr. And then trending as well. And then when you post stuff, it shows you about your social graph, like, will my balls explode? And then there we go. And then also I got bookmarks, going into chat, DDD. There's probably some links that just don't work good enough. And the more relays that you add, the better it gets. The more information you'll see, etc., etc. And then just obviously a community tab, your notes, your following, your followers, receives, and then your visitors. We should have Tom join Nostr. That'd be based. You could do a short bio. My balls. Wait, am I past the 10-minute mark? Yeah. No, 10-second mark. Sorry. I don't know. You can put my balls and then publish, and then your music and then your domain. I think I will find a way to incorporate some domain once I get a real domain and not this free domain. Replying to Sophie, you can transmit. There we go. Relays. That's the cool thing about relays is you can self-host, and then my profile, and then where is it? There's another one. Photos. Oh yeah, recent notes. Okay, no. Kind of crashed on me. And it's a progressive web app, so you don't have to worry about downloading anything. My balls will explode. No hearts on this, unfortunately. I might find a way to have people enter in the comment section, like Iris. I always spell the IRS. Like if you go home, the latest, it's gonna push people down. Or you could do popular. Or you could not. This is why I like progressive web apps too, because they're pretty fast. But the global feed is pretty fast. That's why like sometimes commenting isn't really. I should put. That's what I need to do is put a notifications tab so you can go back to. That's what it is. I'll have to put that in my notes. I will be also look. We're going to be looking at the more of today's topic is is about this thing that came out about Noster's Noster email client. Where's the fuck yeah? Oh my god, somebody fucking community noted me. What a loser. That's funny. How much can I pay? Should I pay to boost this? My daily budget? But man, gaining community noted over something like that is fucking crazy. What a virgin. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Now, I wouldn't trust this beyond the fact that, because, I mean, it's email still. But we have achieved base level. Did you use Did you see Nostr Mail on GitHub? No. I saw it on X, unfortunately, but very based and cool. That's what we're going to be looking at. Oh, no, it's written in Flutter. I'm out. We're going to look at the protocol. TypeScript mentioned? Okay. Ooh, balls. So the first decentralized email protocol powered by Nostr owns your identity, your keys, your inbox, no central authority, no gatekeepers. I don't know how this is going to work with regular email, but it is kind of an interesting, thought process. So we'll explore the protocol. A set of open standards to replace the SMTP with a faster, safer, and decentralized relay network. Now, YYGS Rails, you can actually send email to do this. You can send email over it. It's an open standard protocol. I believe when we were looking at CNJNet, this was also another way to send email and keep it decentralized because it's run by community node operators. It does, I believe, if I remember correctly, it enforces encryption and it uses IPv6. Cool concept, but I'm curious how in the future it can be. Well, if it's encrypted, it wouldn't need PGP. You know what I mean? What would be the point of PGP? And what would be the point of PGP if it already does the encryption? And then I want you to think about this. It doesn't encrypt the metadata or the entire box. So if you can't encrypt the entire email box and you have a metadata issue, then you are leaving on the table gaps in your OPSEC, and you have to think more. If this is why Tutanota refused to put PGP is because it doesn't encrypt the headers, which leaks a lot of metadata information. So NIP 44 and NIP 59 actually do a really good form of encryption. Oh, they have an Android app based. Oh, okay. On the Zap Store. The sync code doesn't work for me. Tried to log in for a few devices. Okay. Interesting. And actually, if you wanted to support PGP, if it's just like, we'll look at it right now. We'll launch the web. I'm going to make a random and for anyone watching, I will never use the email that I create right now. I will never use it, so I just want people to know if they get an email from this email that I'm going to create, do not accept it. It is a scam. I always attach a certain type, honeypot. Honeypot. I'm not a honeypot. Okay. End mail. Skip. Oh, create an account. Balls Destroyer. Your sync code. The sync code of your key, your account, it gives you full access. Okay, nice. Wow, this is cool. I'm joking. Love after you speak of this Hunix. Speak of Hunix is really a honeypot. What is the best? I don't think Hunix is a honeypot. I think my distaste with them is that they were considering and very silent and not very outspoken against age verification, which makes you kind of a pussy, even if it's age attestation or whatever they want to call it. If you don't stand on your values of free and open source software and not collecting any information that is unnecessary, even if it's just as simple as a birth date, I just can't respect you. If CubesOS even thinks about incorporating any form of age attestation, I will not use Cubes anymore. It's just my hardware doesn't need to know my age. At any point, I do not need to open up my screen, put in a fake age, and call it a day. I will not comply with this lunacy. I think it's retarded. And people may think that this is such a small thing. It starts with just enter your age, and then it ends with hand over your ID. That's the point. The point is, when I buy something, I don't, especially a physical product such as a laptop, I don't believe there's any reason, any good reason for my laptop, my software to know my age. It is not a website, and it's fucking retarded. And for anyone thinking that it's a good idea because they're going to get fined into existence, then fuck you, because you decided to start a company and you bend the knee, you're bending your knees to something as lunacy as age attestation. Or it's just a number. Just put the number in. Who cares if it's fake? Who cares if it's just a birthday? It's a data point. It's a data point, even if it's fake. It's worse because it's hardware and software that has vowed to protect people's privacy and make sure that they are entrusting us with something like that. And countless Linux distributions are breaking it. And they suck in their day. So, Secret host relays, Blossom service connectivity. Let's see. Show email source code. Adds a button to view the raw RFC. Oh, nice. Always load images. But images are blocked by default for privacy based because images can do a lot of it. It's apparently trying to be a Discord alternative. I agree. What is? My company is better than Intrust. Email signature. Okay. Cool. Based. Dark theme should be automatic. Honestly, if it's not dark theme, I don't want it. So it seems like there's a sync code. Hosting, you get to choose the Nostr outbox inbox relays and DM relays. File hosting, Blossom. Blossom's cool. I agree, but at the same time, we don't truly own our stuff. That's not true. I do own it. If I go and buy a laptop with my money, I own it at the end of the day. I can put whatever software I want on it. That is ownership. I can decide not to connect to the internet. If we can't flash open source software and firmware onto the device, we truly don't own the hardware. You can. I bought a laptop that has completely open source firmware and software. You can purchase them now. I have no problem. Too many people. My thing is need to consolidate. Intrust is a public key infrastructure company. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I actually think that it's okay if as long as there's a market for me to go out and purchase something where I can have open source all the way down. Let me use Google Chrome. Yeah, if you want to use Google Chrome, that's fine. I think if people are making the decision to use Google Chrome because they think that it's a better alternative for themselves, that's great. As long as the competition exists, that's all that matters. This may seem like a meme or anything, but if people want to use a Google products, I have no issue with it. I have an issue when it's the only option. That's always been my take. Gonna have to John McAfee with it with Faraday rooms. Faraday rooms are pointless. Waste of money. You can just use tinfoil. Just put everything in tinfoil. Tinfoil does the same thing. It's overpriced. Overpriced ball sacks. And then that's same thing with putting your phone in airplane mode. Put your phone in airplane mode and try to get a call. You know what I mean? Try to listen to music on Bluetooth. Airplane mode is the best. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. No, you're good. You may clarify all you want. You're still wrong. You're still wrong. How exactly? Airplane mode or tinfoil? Tinfoil does the same thing. I agree. I use Google Chrome because I'm too lazy, but I know. That's fine. I'm going to grab stacks of Reynolds out of the local supermarket. Yeah, if you put enough tinfoil, tinfoil blocks radios. Tinfoil blocks radio waves pretty well. Not the best, but I mean, I'll make an example. You can't jailbreak a MetaQuest 3 headset to install open source software and hardware. Yeah, you can. It's called SideQuest. And actually, I don't care. I assemble my own browser from x86 every time from scratch. That's scary. x86, no RISC-V. We we need more open source hardware, although I don't know how realistic it is for companies in the future. Look, I agree. I think open source is the greatest example. But my problem is if you force a company to do something, who's going to enforce it? And if the government enforces it, then that's just literally steps away from communism or some form of authoritarian government. I mean, you can't force a business to make decisions that even if I don't like the company, you can't force a business to do something just because it may sound like it may benefit like a small select of people. Then you could just do that to any company. I think the way you change like a company's perspective is you shame them. Don't use their product. Find company and support your open source companies that already do this. You know what I mean? Like we should never force a company to do something without it being some form of purchasing power. I agree that we should have more open source hardware. It's not unrealistic. It's definitely a good thing. And I mean, RISC-V is on the horizon. It's getting closer and closer. It's just, you got to think about how long x86 has been around. Now we have to re-architecture like the entire system, then everything around the system. It's not as easy as just start doing it. But it's kind of like I love public transportation. I think trains are cool. I think public infrastructure is cool. I think it's based. It's definitely better for society, but it doesn't mean I'm going to enforce everyone to lose their car. They should get rid of their car and just do public. That's retarded. That's telling people how they should live their lives, and I'm just not a fan of that. I think your best option is purchasing power. If more people purchase and are outspoken about public transportation and put more money into it and funnel into it, then the car dependency need in America would shrink, based through somewhat of a democracy, some form of a democracy. A good example of this is Start 9 Labs. They weren't open source in the beginning. They needed a reason. They're like, we're not open source. We're not going to open source this. We need a reason to open source. And then they open sourced it. They open sourced their software. They went to an MIT license, but they need reasons to do these things, because if they do it, people will just copy them, et cetera, and they're a really awesome company. I think they're better in some cases than Umbrel. Umbrel is still good, like an okay option for people that want to run their own Bitcoin node or Monero node, or they want an ease of use, and they're a big advocate of free and open source software and privacy, and they achieved it through reasoning. They said, we're not going to do it until we have a reason. Then they have a reason. There's a really good. I can't remember if I ever find the podcast that I listened to him talk about this. The guy who runs the company. I'll link it in the Discord, because it's a very good listen, because it changes your perspective on how it just because other people are doing it doesn't mean you should do it. It doesn't mean you're going to do it. And I mean, that's just like my perspective. I think Nostr is great. I don't think I'm ever going to get the amount of people I want on Nostr. And I found Nostr by accident. And because of that, I took it upon myself to spread Nostr to other people, and I'm building my own Nostr client that I've always wanted. It's not like I think tens of thousands of people are going to use it. Did you guys see the U.S. government alien distraction flying objects file release? No, I don't believe in aliens though, so I'm the wrong person to ever talk to this about. I don't think aliens are real. I don't think aliens are even a thing. People call me crazy for it, but whatever. you know, I don't. Even the thought of aliens, it kind of bores me because there's too many hypotheticals. If the hypotheticals, oh my god, we need custom cursors. That's what it's missing. Goddamn. Okay, whatever. Nah, this alien for us government are fake, 100%. Yeah, the Fermi paradox is a pretty cool read. I like the Fermi paradox. I think it's a great I think that's a cool philosophical thought. But beyond that, I don't necessarily think about it. It is crazy that the U.S. VP said, "I don't think they are aliens, but I believe they are demons." That's because most Christian nationalists are retarded, and they always resort to everything being demonic. I'm always a big fan of separation church and state. People should have the freedom to believe in whatever they want. If you want to believe in big gay balls, that's fine. If you want to believe in the flying spaghetti monster, even more fine. Even more based, actually. Oh, bridge. No bridge can figure it out. Oh, nice. Relay connection. Razer made an open source VR headset in 2016, and I looked at it, and it can be bought on eBay. Based, actually. Based Razer. Based Razer moment. My thing is, we can definitely have a way. I want to send a test email, but I need to read more. Oh, this has been in the works for years. Based, I think they said that they released it. An old version of Oculus, the Oculus Go, and jail can be broken. Would be cool to see if people start developing tools that work on those. I think there's just got to be a need for it. That's probably what it is. Chess. Oh, is this just the nips? Oh, okay. Okay, total ownership, the owner identity, data, no central authority can take your address away. Complete privacy. Every message is automatically locked so that only you can and the recipient can read it. Talk to anyone. Send secure messaging to other users on the network or reach out to traditional email addresses. No trackers, no data harvesting, no unwanted ads. I would want to like to see if I could send a PGP message. Does anyone have a public PGP key that they want to drop in the chat real quick that I can send? I need to. Because if I grab your PGP and send you an email, you'll be able to decrypt it. Would be cool. Yeah, I think I'm a huge advocate of having free and open source software as much as possible. I, w- I would like I like open source. Sorry, I have Google Chrome. I don't know what PGP is. Yeah, we know you're joking. You could have autism and know what PGP is. No, I'm just serious. I can generate one. Yeah, yeah. Generate one real quick, and that would be bait. That would be based. No, I'm just. It's funny. What is your operation system? I use Void because I like to avoid people. I need a sound bar. One of those. What are they called? Like where it makes noises. Like a laugh track. The sync code doesn't work for me. Tried to log into another device. Very cool idea, but I still can't say normal email addresses. I tried both domains. This is from March. Me, Gov. Thanks for making the app, Russell. I don't mean to discern you. Sorry, I can't get the Zap store. I can't get the Zap store to zap you. Can't send to regular email address. Assume you can't receive either. I updated both the free and premium bridges. Okay. Oh, there's a premium bridge. So that's what it is. It's a bridge. I can't fully paste my PGP error, unfortunately. Put in if you are in the Discord. Um, just post it in the Discord. Do 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 do. Or if you're an XMPP joyer, if you like XMPP or Matrix, my rooms are all synced. They are bridged together. Or DM me on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you call it. I think you need to send my balls. Where's Billy? Where's Billy when we need him? He's always got that PGP thing on him. I would use this unironically because Pissmail, unfortunately, left. RIP Pissmail, guys. Oh, okay. I just put in the Discord Facebook. Darn, I just deleted it. Okay. Do 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 do. Inbox? How do I send mail? Oh, compose. I retarded. Yeah, I don't see why not. It couldn't do PGP. Oh, Discord. Um, Telegram can't. Yeah, I mean, I appease everyone. I just had a thought. How would it be to build a smart city like China that wasn't like really dystopian? Smart city wouldn't be bad if it actually was, ethical and people. There's nothing wrong with having available, convenient commodities for society. It's not a crazy take. It's not dystopian. What's dystopian is who controls it. Think about villages. Villages are the most community, the closest community on the planet. When you have a village, it's small. People are next to each other. Everything is close. It's walkable. There could be a barter system. Even though I have a lot of disagreements and problems with the barter system, there is it's community driven. You can have more of a direct democracy type of structure, and if you have issues, they can be solved civilly and generally right then and there. The issue with the way that we have smart cities is they're just there to profit and spy and monitor people on people. That's the issue. There's no incentive to give the community power. You know what I mean? Or free thought, if you could think about it. I mean, America is a huge country. We have tons of money, yet we still don't want to build any form of infrastructure that allows people to travel much freer. I mean, in actual capitalistic society, competition between trains, planes, and cars should be a thing. We have none. And people can make up all their arguments. I like driving my $300 daily fucking diesel truck, spending $4,000 a week on fuel because that's America, baby. Gotta go to work. You know what I mean? Like, those fucking people are lunatics. They're gay. I even tell people, when I take the train to places, they're like, that's the same distance, that's the same time. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't have to drive. I don't have to fuel. I literally just pay a small fare to a train or system or whatever, and I go there. Even if it's the same, it's not about getting there faster or 30 minutes faster. I'm not willing to pay the exorbitant cost to maintain a car to go that far, and I have to pay attention. I could just open up my laptop, goon a little bit, and then put it down and then eat a couple sandwiches and then some drink. You know what I mean? Trains are based. You know what's funny is, like, people that love the Wild West, they're like horny for the Wild West, but they refuse to do any form of public transportation, even though train robberies are like part of the Wild West because trains were based and super cool. Cool, so let's do 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 do. Spaced autism. Yeah. I think that's what I'm looking for. Uh-huh. Um. Okay, I gotta. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. I can just grab it. It's over there. What's my email? Oh no. Um. At balldestroyer.com. Advanced. No. Maybe I need someone's email. I'll do it off screen. Apparently, a billionaire Mac Lu planned to make a utopian desert city named. Yeah. Well, billionaires do this all the time. They like to think that they're being philanthropic. You want my Gmail? Sure. I'll do it off screen. It's okay. I'll forget it anyways. Wait, I need whoever sent me their PGP key. I need that. If true, hello. What up, Billy? Billy, send me your PGP key. If true, that could be huge, but if we can't audit it, if it was built that gives dystopian vibes. His Nostr client? Yes. What is this? Oh, that's the Nostr client I'm working on. We have Nostr email. I don't speak Italian. We have Nostr email client. I want to see if it supports PGP, Billy. We have Nostr. Sorry, Nostr email. I need PGP. PGP key stat. You already have it? Yeah, but not on my desktop. I don't email on my desktop. I'm not gay. Hold on, I'm getting my pub key. As you should. As you should. I'm just wondering if this is if it can support regular email sendouts, and it can support uh, PGP encryption for the people that care. I mean, that'd be cool. But I mean, PGP would be not that really because it already does its encryption with NIP32 labels for folders. Sorry, NIP44 for encryption and NIP59 for gift wraps. And we can just look at these real quick. And it has Blossom support. Blossom is cool. Bukaki. The NIP defines the protocol for encapsulating any Nostr event. This makes it possible to obfuscate most metadata for a given event, perform collaborative signing, and more. The NIP does not define any message protocol applications of the NIP, and it should be defined separately. Or maybe it's just realistic for a whole neighborhood to have their community run open source firmware and software on their devices only. I mean, you can do that now. There's a project in America somewhere. I remember reading do you have your key pair on your desktop? Yeah, somewhere. I could just make one. This is a new email, so. Oh, you need my pub key because I'll encrypt it. No, I need your pub key because I'll encrypt it and send it to you. And I just need to know if you can read it. I don't know what my email is. It's very difficult because it's @balls.com. When I was looking into like is it possible for people to make their own internet provider, and it is. Guys, would you bring back Blockbuster or Radio Shack? That's the real question. I can run a virtual machine, let me say. Virtual machines are pretty base, though. What project were you talking about? Maybe I can message my pub key to you through Nostr. Yeah. There's something wrong with Iris where Iris will not send it. I don't remember, but I remember there's a community. It was to become their own internet provider. I can't remember, but I remember reading an article about it where they brought their money together and they bought data from a backbone internet. You could probably find it. It's very niched. Are you on? No. Yeah. I'll give you my pub key. Oh wait, it's not going to be here. I don't like Iris actually now because it won't accept. Oh. I do think there's a lot of performative Monero users on X though. The U.S. will start refunding and tariff tomorrow. Trump must is one of the biggest liquidity drain. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Pump action AR-15. Yeah, I don't like that for some reason. I just feel like this guy just. Edward Snowden is a Zcash stand too, by the way. That's why I think he's a Fed. Yo, I hate junk mail too. Edward Snowden's a Fed. I think he is. Well, he is a Fed. He worked for the federal government. I plan to accept Monero at my business one day. Based, as you should. Set up a Monero node. You don't even have to plan. You can just set up the Monero GUI wallet and accept it as a merchant. Let's see if Glowstar is. I have to put my pub key. Here. Let me see. I've updated since then. Oh, wait. Boo! I got spam. Ex-Fed. I mean, he was a Fed, but he also. What do you think of? What do you think is more realistic? For what? J Bird. I'm gonna call you J Bird. That's too many words. I don't actually I don't really care for Edward Snowden. To be completely honest, TBH. So I received let me go to Iris. I know he's like a hero in a lot of people's eyes, but I don't think so. I don't think he's any different. I like when it just copies. I love like auto copy sometimes. Early balls. Replies media knows absent likes. Follow. Okay. I can't DM directly, so this could be an Iris issue. I just might not be able to DM with Iris. I might not be able to DM with them. Mythos, yeah. Oh, hackers will continue to find ways to hack hardware, hack IoT devices to regain control. Yeah, for sure. Or more companies will be made to make open source. Do you have NPub? Yeah. Like, what do you mean NPub? Do I have my my NPub? Yeah. But I can't receive I can't be DM'd for some reason. It's a bug that I got to figure out. Just put your public key and just put your public key out there, and not in here, but if you don't want to, just put it in Discord and I'll pick it. I'll grab it. Oh wait, I think it's in. I think I just grab it actually. I forget I got Discord around here somewhere. For some reason, I can't receive it's only Iris because I checked my other Noster. Uh, I checked out my other Noster. What do you call it? Uh, yeah, but it is. But it's I have it here. Oh, I gotta publish my relays. See if you got my message. I think Epic Mythos is now we need an OS with 3 lines of code. It exists, but I don't remember the name. Do you have your input? Yeah. No Enable 65 relay was found. Messages will remain reach them only if they read from your relays. You can still send. I think I need to relays. Ooh, let me get an Iris relay. Vault Iris 2. Bottom left with a weird triangle. What do you mean? What triangle? Oh. Would it be weird to ask what hardware you're using to run Void? AMD. I don't run like fully free and open source BIOS on my desktop because I don't care. Oh, I gotta republish them. Okay. Which there is a I gotta look into a delete method. AMD. Bottom left with a weird triangle. Do. Let's get rid of that. I'm wondering if my encrypted messages will reach other of my Nostr instances, but not Iris. Do you think it's realistic where one day we'll have Nostr clients that will have at least UI design close to like Twitter, Telegram, Discord, etc.? I mean, they do. Iris looks good. There's Snort. Snort looks good. I mean, how much more? This is about as Twitter as it gets, brother. And the cool thing is, you can go on here and you don't have to have you don't have to have any. You don't have to have any You don't have to have any account. You can just sign up. You can just scroll through trending, and then your name or your NPub. And then if you want, like, Snort is pretty based. Introducing Zuka, a progressive web app, Android app for creating operation AI personals that publish on social media on behalf. Voices that can't be silenced. AI personas on Nostr. Voices that can be amplified but not silenced. Built for the activists whose words have weight. That sounds really gay, actually. The majority of these people are tired of social media in general. And if we keep onboarding onto Twitter-like interfaces, we'll keep losing them. Somebody will come up with something better. I think the answer is Nostr because the fact that there is no algorithm, and the fact that there is, I go study for my cybersec exam. Remember, I like Foid. This is why I use Google Chrome. True. Cybersecurity exams are fake, by the way. So this person's obviously lying. I think people just go on, they just go on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube because we have a broken connection. UI is the season, but I haven't seen any Nostr client that looks close to Telegram or Discord. Yeah, because both those platforms suck. The thing is, social media makes it very easy for everyone to look the same. It makes it very easy for everyone to have to copy each other. I mean, Snapchat did shorts, so did TikTok, so did Instagram, so did YouTube. They all copy each other because they're just there for the money. There's no soul anymore. There's no individuality. That's what made MySpace so great, is because you could go into MySpace and you had individuality. When you go on YouTube, YouTube is filled with this. I mean, I always talk about it. It's actually depressing. It's not a good thing. It's not the only reason I don't do thumbnail art. But if you open up the YouTube 10 years ago versus now, YouTube had it was about you. It had a real original, very very simple understanding. You, the user, were the product, but it made people come to you and realize that this is why I'm watching this person, because they're making me feel a certain type of way. Now it's thumbnail, clickbait, retention, balls, and it's honestly gay. I hate watching YouTube now. There's a select few of creators that I will watch. Let's look for the front page. It's all the same. Like, it's this type. Not to. I mean, this is like old YouTube right here. W take. Oh, thanks. I can't see, like, where's the fucking. Where's the trending? I don't get why iShowSpeed is. Hell no. What is this algorithm? I don't get why iShowSpeed is even famous. He's not a fun. He's genuinely not an enjoyable person to watch. I don't understand his success. He just yells and he's mad.
Have you guys heard of the Tesla gun? No. So.
Yeah, it's shit like this. Like this is shorts.
Toothpaste? Yeah. So you know how the toothpaste at the bottom of that.
It's people that have podcasts that probably shouldn't, because podcast equipment isn't too expensive. We should make podcast equipment more expensive. Oh, is the Tor algorithm? Yeah, it is.
No, Mama.
And then it's these top 6 algorithm moment, like these top 6, like these top 7 cringe, these top 7 balls, and then. Mr. Beast, because he was so successful, everyone just copies him, like genuinely. And it's sad because, like, I want people to understand that, like, you should just do YouTube because it makes you happy, because you can definitely make money in it. But it's the Mr. Beast intensification. I want to say if you have an algorithm is good. I mean, you can have an algorithm. My algorithm's all fucked because I look at different shit. You can have an algorithm that respects your privacy and informs too. But we don't. Let's see, baby. Mr. Beast definitely ruined it. Though, I would say he made it where that's all people care about. Like this. Like, why is that trending? It's just some fucking retard that has. Let's break this down. I know this is for retention. These fucking losers put they put words on there because they know you're going to read it. So that increases the retention. Words increase retention. It's simple. Put hot girl in here. All she did was new trend to learn. She was hot and short. But the problem is, if people think this is gay, they're going to comment on it. I don't comment on shit I don't like. My knees made the sound of the firecrackers going off. I tried and my knees made the... Like, people comment, if they don't like something, they comment on it and it increases the engagement. Of course you do, because you're a gooner. Why has this guy got 8 tags in his fucking video? Fix YouTube trending options not shown. What a weird thing to post. Yeah, I think that that got discontinued. I know what you're talking about. It's cool. You can just buy a hardware wallet. It is cool. I know what you're. It's a really cool concept. Offline. I have an offline wallet for the simple fact because it's cool. Even the seat signer for Nostr is cool. You can then sign your Nostr notes offline. What is this dog shit thumbnail? Like, generally, why is this the thumbnail? Everything is sharpened to the max. It's scary. It's scary what it is. I like the AI slab. Yeah. Sometimes it's not even AI. It's genuine God. It's just genuine people that are saying like, it's genuine people that are like, it's just cringe, guys. I'm doing it unironically. I'm just cringing unironically, guys. There, Billy. You didn't tell me if you got my message though. I'm kind of hurt. Let's see TikTok. I think people have said that the views blow up your shit so much that it's like it's very easy to become very popular on TikTok. Why does this have 3 million views? You're not doing anything. This is AIDS. AIDS. Yeah, this is my problem. People just open up their phone and they're like, I'm just going to dance. I sound like a boomer right now. Cats are great, though. Imagine doing an edit for your car with your license plate. Like for a random not funny meme. I love it. Pretty sure it's because botting, although I don't know the full extent of this, to be honest. Part of it's probably botting. Like bots, like these platforms love bots. They say they hate them, but they create engagement. So there's no way that they hate them completely. Otherwise, they would find a way to ban them. They probably ban a couple a year just to make people happy. Guys, here's my expensive car. And also, here's my license plate. This man's unemployed. You know what I love? My favorite edit that I always see. Oh no. Please make it stop. I don't want to get demonetized. My favorite edit is millennial, Gen Z, Alpha, whatever, like white girls that do the gun dance like they're shooting a gun. And these fucking losers never have touched a gun in their entire life. It just looks cringe. Someone needs to make fun of them. The spraying of a gun edit is the gayest of them all. These fuckers live in like the most whitewashed city on the planet you can think of, with parents with money, and all they do is just take, like, I'd be embarrassed to dance in front of my camera to post online. Honestly. It's a very embarrassing thing to do. I don't get embarrassed from anything. That's embarrassing. And their answer is always, every single time, I make money though. Would you suck dick live for money? Would you shit your pants for money live? That's what you got to ask yourself. You wouldn't know, but it's money. It's weird. I have no problem with online content creation. I think Vine was peak. I think early YouTube was peak. But motherfuckers will do this. They'll literally watch A Day in My Life Office. Motherfuckers will spend 174,000 views. Will spend a day in the life of me going to the office. Get a job. Quit being employed. Is what they're saying. I don't like employment. I'm going to watch someone else be employed. Why would you watch someone else do another job? Me gets triggered and starts yelling. Digital markers are made up. This is one of the most useless jobs in the entire existence of the internet. I will never respect people that say they do digital marketing. I will never respect digital marketer. Really, bro? Why watch this shit? Why watch someone do their employment? You're employed. Like, $2 million views. 2 million fuckers wanted to be like a day in the life of a software engineer. What a stupid thing. Why do you care that much? Every software job is going to be different. You get up, you go to work, you do your job, you do your task, you go home. It's not that deep. Are we that lonely? You want real art? The food bloggers are the most unemployed in the world. For real. I hate the food bloggers with the most passion. They're the top. Food bloggers and family vlogs. Ban them all. Guys, how would you like to know that I'm a software engineer? How's this motherfucker got 100,000 subscribers? Moving into my dream NYC apartment as a software engineer. Day in the life with invisible smart glasses. Man, a lot of unemployed people in the world. The most unemployed type of content. Watching people do their job. Yeah, it's not even that they're just generic. Like, you're never going to learn anything from it. People are like, this is my day in the life as a software engineer of 6 years at generic company, where I don't show you the actual day in the life. Because his name is Brian. It's true. Yeah. That's the answer. Why, if you're a software engineer, and you're putting this much effort into content, like this much effort into YouTube, how the fuck are you not a YouTuber at this point? And it's like everyone wants to quit their job and become a YouTuber. It's like, bro, do your fucking job. Be employed. Sorry, guys. This is the one that triggers me. Restaurant reviewers have existed before. Restaurants existed before TikTok and after TikTok. Performative employment. For real. How do you do a week as a software engineer? We need to see if it's true on YouTube. If no one has told you, sometimes you get comfortable and don't realize, man, from the outside it looks like you're doing 1,000. Just like the Chinese renting office space and pretending they are working. Your commitment to biking, even when it's raining, it just shows me how loyal you are. Everyone does this in New York, you fucking loser. Everyone. In Portland, in New York, and anywhere in the Northern Hemisphere. Fuck you. I'm mad. No day in the life. I'm giving you a week. I'm in my late 50s and have been a tech software my whole career. No, you haven't. You're not a real person. I admire your discipline. I even notice how you keep your apartment and workspace neat. You are doing the bare minimum. You should keep your fucking space clean all the time. I hate comments. They're fucking bots, dude. They're NPCs. I don't know why, but I enjoy these types of videos. Because you're a loser! And I let my mind goes to the future and see myself working. And no, you're not, because you're spending too much time on fucking YouTube as a loser! Working the same thing, keeping good men. I'm getting too triggered. I'm getting too mad. This guy's like been on YouTube forever, and I don't even like him. The Forest Knight. Hey, I'm 100% love what you're doing as a software engineer. I really appreciate this video. Dude, you're a software engineer. It's not fucking rocket science. You go to work, you produce code, you find bugs, you fix them, and then you go fucking home and do your other normal activities. It's not fucking crazy. If you guys saw a day in the life of not an FBI honeypot, you'd be pissed to find out it's the same fucking routine. And you wasted... I can't even find out how long the video is. It was like, what, 24 minutes? And a lot of my video would be cut out because it'd be like, you know what I mean? This is the problem with YouTube. People want to be like, you know what? You know what sounds interesting? A day in the life of me just cooking, shitting, and farting. I can't even watch this because I feel like I'm in a fucking copyright strike because this content is so shit. I'm too angry for the internet. Ah, yes, man wakes up and washes his face. Ah, yes, peak content, guys. Babe, let me put up the camera, put it in the corner, and show people I be washing my face. And the comments are always cancer. They're literal cancer. I'm a hater. It's okay to be a hater because the problem is people aren't hating enough. I don't think people are hating enough. They need to hate more because there's dumbasses like this that are like, I respect your ability to keep your house clean. We like it. Based. He's looks maxing. Guys, I washed my face and left. How would you know? Everyone can do this. You don't need to be a fucking software engineer to do this. We need this. You need to know that a software engineer washes their face. Guys, this is what it's like a day in the life of a software engineer. I wash my face. I shit and fart. I also go to job. People aren't this fucking unique and interesting. I'm sorry. Your morning routine is basic. It's like, you have hygiene and you put on clothes. Congratulations, you're a fucking adult now. Cologne's overrated. People that spend anything more than $20 on cologne sucks balls. Unbased. Who the fuck does their bagel like this? No one. Who actually puts their bagel in a pan and just doesn't have a toaster like a normal person? Performative. I would hate to be married to this person. I'm sorry. I have to stop enough so that he can't send me a copyright strike. Because if he does, I'll shit on his lawn. Alright, you're already basic. iPhone, gay. MacBook, gay. GoPro, gay. Whatever, I think that's a road mic, gay. I'm pretty sure there's a guy still milking. As an ex-Google employee for years still. Is this shit? Yeah, it is shit. It's unpeaked content. As an ex-Google employee for years still. Yeah, probably. But iPhone gay, GoPro gay, Rode mic gay, whatever the fuck that is, gay. Keys gay. Guys, I'm not a coder anymore. I'm a vlogger. I'm a video. I've always wanted to be a fucking filmmaker. Everyone wants to be a fucking filmmaker. Gay guy starter pack. True. Somebody's gonna come across my videos and be like, why did I sub to this guy? I think it's cool. You think it's cool to watch someone get up and literally do the same routine that 1,000 other people are doing, millions of other people are doing. People get up and shower. People get up and eat breakfast. You don't have to be a software dev to do this. To be clean and to and to fill your backpack with shitty Apple products. No software developer requirement. This isn't even a day in the life of a software engineer. This should be considered a crime to be this much clickbait. It's day in the life of a regular retard that lives in America. In Houston, by the way. And if you tag your fucking city, your downtown Houston, you're a fucking retard too. Gay, 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 gay. Something German's coming up. Oh my god, I'm losing it! Stop washing. That's true. You should stop. Guys, don't shower. If you're not a software engineer, you need to stop showering right now. Real software engineer, shower. Non-software engineer, no shower. Absec, German? Come on, do you think I'm that retarded? Shower once a year. True. Alright. He's every fucking person that lives in the downtown area. They have a fucking bike. It's not a commitment to do an e-bike. It's not unique. Tons of people do it. We like Tour Advance. Gay, 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 gay. True. It's not unique to bike to work when you live in a city that fucking sits there and gives you the ability to bike to work. You are an NPC. This guy's an NPC, I swear. By the way, these shots require you to stop and put your camera up. So he's literally stopping. He's leaving early and stopping to show people, hey guys, I'm just like you. I bike. I make $300,000 a year. So I can afford to leave 20 minutes early and run my YouTube channel. Guys, I can... look, I'm just like you. I make $400,000 a year. And I just e-bike to work. Even if it rains. Because I live in a bikeable city. What a fucking... This is why I hate commenters. Commenters are just as bad as the video. You should never be impressed with somebody that is clean and organized. It's not an impressive take. It's a bare minimum of standards. If you're not organized, if you're not clean, guess what happens? You become dirty, and your balls become dirty, and no one wants to put their dirty balls in their mouth. Your dirty balls in someone's mouth, not a good time. Gay or straight? As a fellow developer who used to work in downtown Houston, glad to see another dev on YouTube that is local. Why? The Office is amazing. Great to see another video. Very aesthetically pleasing. Well shot. Detailed. What's detailed? He's literally just fucking filming his day at work. He's just taking his camera with him and putting it in angled spots. And it's honestly, the lighting is terrible. It's first off, lighting blown out. Look at that white balance. This motherfucker doesn't understand anything about balancing the whiteness. It's a blown out sky. It looks like shit. It looks flat. This is why I'm saying people that go on YouTube and want to be a filmmaker and an influencer have the worst understanding of composition because they're retarded. And they should stop. He paid someone $5 to do this shot. Nice nature. Nature can be nice, but you need to understand composition. You need to understand how to actually, like, as retarded as I am with editing, I understand, like, film isn't that difficult to understand. Know how to not blow out your fucking skies if you're going to post a video. We're only 2 minutes in. I'm ready to trigger. Can I skip through this? Guys, I don't know how anyone sat through 14 minutes of this, to be completely honest. What does this guy fucking even develop? Balls? Does he work at Ball's office? He comes to his desk. Look, not a real developer. First off, if you dress like this, you're not a real developer. You should be able to dress like however you want. If you're not in sweats, 200 pounds above weight, and sweaty looking, not a real developer. Looks fake already. Who has their camera? Who has their camera just sitting there? And their MacBook? Fucking gay. Coding on a MacBook is... I just shame people that code on a MacBook when Linux is free and open source and based. And you can literally code anything you want because it's free and open source and based. He's probably like a web developer, which aren't real developers, by the way. Guys, this is my office. I'm glad you can do a single... Guys, look. Single cable setup. Look at this. Look at peak performance. This is peak performance, guys. I have a MacBook. I just want to let everyone know. 2 monitors is peak. Standing desk is fucking overrated. Who the fuck wants to stand at work when you have a chair? If he was a real developer, he'd be coding in nature. 2 monitors doesn't increase your productivity, by the way. It's bullshit. I have 4 monitors and my productivity has not increased. I'm still retarded. Turning it sideways fake. I'm curious how Void Linux would run on an old Apple hardware. To be honest, probably well. Apple is kind of anal I know that certain MacBooks are anal with putting Linux on there. I think that's why Ashi Linux exists, because it's for people that are like, I want to look like I'm gay. Like, I want to look like I'm straight in public, but I'm really gay behind closed doors. So I'm going to run Linux. Multitasking is good for man. You can multitask on one screen. If you can't multitask on one screen, you can't multitask. You do not need multiple monitors to multitask. It's cope. We've literally done it before multi-monitor setup. I can multitask right now. Look here. Email, homosexual erotica. It's elite ball knowledge. If he was a real dev, he would have been working from home, chilling like a villain. Yeah. Real developers don't leave their house. Look at this chart, man. Oh, wait, that's code. He's using VS Code? Even worse. That looks like some VS Code shit. Why is him explaining what his furniture does matter? Ergonomical chair, unbased. Guys, look at my fucking my $600 office filled with IKEA furniture. I'm just saying, how is this interesting to people? Every office is set up like this at this point. Ergonomical chair, standing desk, balls. This was only fucking 3 years ago. This isn't even like okay, this was like 2015. This was fucking at the peak of COVID when people maybe not even COVID. 2023. Hold on, need to think. 2023 back. Were people working from home? So this loser was going to office. Anything but working. Like we're 5 minutes in. Literally anything but working. I would fire this person if he was on my payroll. I'd be pissed. No, I think we lost the spot. Like, what's the thing is, there's no difference between a week and a day. If you're a software engineer, I'm assuming it's every single day is the same thing. Hey, here's our software, build this. Hey, here's our bug report, fix this. Hey, here's my wife's tits. Please have sex with her because she's gonna leave me if we don't do this. German commercials are also funny. I love them. Is this real German? Yeah. I love German commercials. I love German commercials more than I love American commercials. And I hate commercials. Wait, perfect example. Before we jump forward. No! There was literally a sky that was fucking blown out. Like the white balance was blown out proportion. Motherfucker needs to learn how to use a filter. I want this person. The man said, no day in the life. I'm giving you a week in the life. Let's go through more. Nice guy. Humble. Good for him. Awesome, bro. Keep up the good work. This is my first time watching the video. Really amazing. You balance all aspects. Do these people not clean? I just want to know. No ad blocker in Tor. Do these commenters not clean their house? I just need to know. I'm a computer science student, and I just discovered what coding and programming is, and I'm loving every single thing about it. Recently discovered your channel, and gotta admit, it's really inspiring to see everything. What inspiring? The motherfucker just woke up, ate bagel, and lied the entire time. Yes to the longer video vlogs. Nice. 14 minutes is crazy to watch someone fucking just show up to their office and go through employment and then go home. These people need literally to go out and touch grass. Hi, Brian Reyes. Your videos really make me want to be a productive 24 hours. What? You know how terrible that'd be? Imagine working for 24 hours. Your pay scale would drop. You would be not. These have to be bots. These can't be real people. Or they're retarded. Fire Video Man, great vibes. Not true. Loved it. Noctua AI agency. Love this video, bro. Looked very realistic compared to a lot of flashy, materialistic day. My dog. There's nothing. This can't be real. Who is? There are people in society that have a flashy, materialistic life. It's not crazy. It's not crazy that there are materialistic people in society. This is counterculturalism in one sentence. I don't like when people show me the stuff that they work for and show off. I think it's fake. Or, hear me out, they actually can afford it and you can't and you're just pissed. That's it. There's materialistic people in the world that love consumerism. Big fucking whoop-de-doo. Is it good? Is it cool? It's not really, it doesn't really matter. There are people that don't do this, and they're minimalist, and they're not materialistic, and that seems appealing to the mass people. Because, whatever. I mean, it's more obtainable. Big fucking whoop-de-doo. A subscriber from Cameron, Africa. Keep it up. That's a weird, interesting. I don't think that's real. 90% of comments are Bangladesh. Probably. Back to PS5 console building stationery. Great comment as well. Really enjoyed this Weeks in the Life video. I love how you make long videos feel so... Oh, God, that's so fake. This guy has to be paying for his fucking views. Because no one actually would be sane enough to watch this. This was a joke, guys. It's not... I didn't really mean he's paying for his views. I can't prove that because that would be defamatory and I could get sued.
Spending hours downloading apps and taking screenshots, I can just quickly hop onto Mobin and search through a vast library of over 3,000 screens and 1,000 real applications. What's great is that these aren't just random design.
How would you like to get a fucking ad? Is this what happens in the day of a life of a person when you're hanging out with them? Isn't it crazy? When you're hanging out with somebody and they're just out of nowhere, how would you like to use this ad that I'm being paid for? No one. So this isn't a day in the life. The worst is a day in the life with an ad sponsorship mid-cycle. Like 10 minutes in, this motherfucker was not doing shit. He was just literally sitting at his desk. This isn't real code probably. It's probably AI generated. This motherfucker is not a real developer.
Products with 0 users, much like what you get on Dribble. Instead, they're from top industry.
I love getting B-roll of some sponsorship.
Apps which have been proven and rigor inspiration before I can get straight into come using my link down below. It's a total game changer.
Does this motherfucker not make enough money? Or is he just here to... This is what I'm saying. Either his software developer job wasn't making enough, or his soul just needed that extra sponsorship affiliate link. Just deep into his bio.
And thanks to Marvin for sponsoring today's video.
Absolute bonkers. Oh my balls! He's fucking doing coffee, guys. Oh my god, he's doing pour over coffee. It's... Oh, dude, he's revolutionized it. I can't do this anymore. The ads kill me. And honestly, well, I mean, you're Italian, so of course you're racist. That makes sense. All Italians are. But Italians are really just Spanish people. I mean, tell me the difference between Italian and Spanish. Like, honestly, I can't tell the difference. That's the most hateful thing I can think about Italy is. They're the same. Like if I hear an Italian talk and a person, no, I'm joking, no racism, but Italy, all races really, 50%. Well, yeah, you're in Europe. Italy is in Europe. Europeans are racist towards themselves. Italians are literally just Spanish at this point. If someone came up to me and spoke Spanish, and then someone came else up to me and spoke Italian, I'd be like, "What's the difference?" Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese, same thing. For real. And I know people that are Portuguese and Italian, and they'll probably say the same thing. Real. Memes real. Latin people. Yeah. It's not coming from a heart of hate. It's coming from a heart of knowledge. It's like when people come up to me and they're like, "I'm British." I'm like, "I'm sorry." Like imagine waking up and being like, "I'm British." That's a pretty bad thing to wake up to. Every time I wake up and I'm like, "Thank you for not making me British, universe," I feel good. I feel good about myself. But guys, what I feel better about is not being here because the internet. I don't know, Spanish people, Spanish, port, etc. I know, but I know Italian. The most are bad racists for sure. Racism bad because I love all baddies. I love all types of women. So racism bad, all baddies good. But what else is good is waking up, waking up to bad teeth. That was a good one. Oh, you drink some tea? Hell nah. Waking up to bad teeth is crazy. My head hurts. My head hurts too. But what also hurts is this internet connection. So I will see you guys in the next video. So that YouTube knows that I'm a real person and that I love all their policies and I don't hate anything about them. I want you guys to comment below the British hate. And what was it? What's it like in the day of a life of your job? Make sure to drop your social security, your job placement, and your job title and your boss's name. If you don't, 10,000 years of bad luck on YouTube. I have to go to a fire station to look out, fires on other places in other planets because that would be good. I will see you guys in the next video when I'm done fighting fire with my fist because using water is bad for the planet and it's kind of gay.